everybody, welcome back to SED'S Shed. Can you play my bass lick? Tonight we got a top bass player from New York. Paul, his name is. He plays with so many different bands. He's doing so much. I've seen videos of him in an arm show. He is such, when I first seen Paul play, I nearly burnt my bass. He's that good. But tonight he's took the time tonight to send over me his cool bass. Like, Paul, you're an amazing player. He was on the bass quiz for fun as well. Paul was, and he sent this fantastic bass riff over, right? And he shows you a little bit into his technique and the stuff that he can do, which is great because it's like a lesson on his own. He will show you how to play this. I'll have a go. I've got to play it. I've got to play it because it's there, and it's when you break it down like Paul breaks it down, right? It's not as difficult as what you think it is. It's just a cool technique for the old slap, or you can play it with your fingers now. It's worth looking at, and because what I find when you learn, when someone shows you something different, which is not really in your repertoire as riffs you to play. When you learn something else like this, I've got to learn this, right? Because when I learn this now, I know it will push me on to something else. Look, see this will, because I do a lot of writing my bass riffs myself, as a lot of you people know, nothing like what Paul has done, but yeah. But if I learn this one, it's going to push me on a little. It'll give me a little technique, something else that I can turn to. This is what it's all about. Paul has come on and he's showed us this great. He broke it down for you. Have a crack. Oh, Paul, I've got to say thanks very much for coming on, giving us Shedhead some time. I know you're a busy boy. I'm going to put some links on above so you can check the guys he's working with at the moment and see what he's up to. Check out the gear he's using. His bass is amazing. But I won't say no more because Paul is going to talk you through it. Paul, thanks very much. It's over to you, man.
Hi, I'm Paul Ranieri, and on this episode of SED'S Shed, can you play my lick? Yes, you can, because I'm going to show you how I did it. So check this out. So here's that lick again slowly. So I call this lick my rolling a 6, like a dice. And what it is it's two shapes that I'm combining together with kind of like a pull-off in the middle of it. And what it is the first part of it, and I'm in the key of G. You do G, first, root, fifth, and octave for the first part of it. And I'll show you a close-up of what my right hand is doing in a minute. But for this, here's the start. And I'm rolling, again, I'm ascending and descending as I'm going down the lick. You can hear that. So here's your root, your fifth, and your octave, right? And when I'm on that high G, I'm pulling off, there's this pull off, right to the E. So that's going into the second shape, and the second shape is a second inversion of a major chord. In this case, it's C. So I'm going from basically what you're hearing is going this pattern. That's what you're hearing. And we're just throwing, slapping, and triplets in the middle of this. So again, you're sliding, or rather you're pulling off from the high G to that E, and then you're just following the second inversion shape without playing the root of that chord. And you're connecting them, and you're basically going down fourths. So again, you're doing one shape, rolling it into another. And you can I'm slapping it, but you can use your fingers. It just sounds way cooler when you're slapping it. And of course, you can move this shape anywhere on the fretboard. Look, the whole trick to this is, if you isolate just the first part of it, which is just from one shape to the other shape, and then you can get more comfortable moving it down the fretboard. But if you just isolate this shape, slowly, now here's what my right hand is doing. So my right hand is doing this. And yes, there's the pull off. You're plucking once, and then you're hammering down. You're hammering down one, and then your thumb is hitting for the next note down. Because it's easier to do this. So there you go. Listen, good luck with the lick. If you have any questions, please use the comments. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about this beautiful bass I'm using. This is from Atelier Z from Tokyo, Japan, and it's a Beta 4 Plus model. I did get it tricked out a little bit from my own specs, and I call this my Martini Bomb. And I'd like to thank Fred Ritz over at Basically Bass Guitars for hooking me up, being the distributor. I use Amp-wise a lot of different things, Harkeys, PVs, Trace Elliott's, a lot of different things. Same with my pedal board. I'm always changing out effects and things like that. I'd like to give a huge shout out and thanks to Brother Sed for having me on the show again. Thank you very much. And that's it. So listen, everybody, be well, be safe, and see you around.
Well, Paul, wow, man, what do you think of that, everybody? I tell you what, that's a mind blower. Like, you know, this is what this is all about. This is, can you play my bass lick? This is what this is all about. Top players like that, you know, coming on like Paul, coming on and showing us a little insight to the techniques and stuff like that. You know, if people send riffs in, you know, you haven't got to do this if you don't want to. Like, don't put no one on under pressure. We know that. We're not trying to judge anybody at all. But if you want, if you can just play something small and simple, I know, and just slow it down a little bit so we can have a little look. You know, some of us who can't play as well as others, maybe it's just so we can look at these little riffs, and we can get, if we just get 2 or 3 notes of this riff and styles, you know, you send them in. It doesn't matter if it's 3 notes or 4 notes. You know what I mean? You know, Paul is throwing one hell of a dice here. And I knew you were scoring every time with it. Like, I wouldn't mind taking you to the casino with me, as a lucky charm, Paul. Look, guys, anybody want to come on, said Shed, can you play my bass lick? Or bass quiz for fun, where you play 3 bass tracks from a band, and then everybody guesses. You know the crack, like, you know. If you want to come on, feel free, drop me a line, like, you know. But I've got to thank you, Paul, you know, all the way from New York City, and for coming on. And do you know what? It wish you wasn't so far away, because me and you could have a crack, and we could have a couple of beers in it, you know what I mean? I know, but you're busy all the time, but I can catch you playing. But, you know, when you're over here in the UK playing, like, you've got to drop us a line. You know, I've got to come and see you play, like, you know. I've got to, like, you know. I got to hold that bass in my hand. That's amazing, man. Paul, thanks. Top man, you know that. And good luck. Keep safe. And I'll see you soon.